Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with another video, and today's video is going to be on this gorgeous hair that I got from Supernova hair, and they did send me 3 bundles of 22-inch, and I believe the frontal is 20 inches if I'm not mistaken. So yes, I do have a 13x4 frontal and 3 bundles of 22-inch. So I will leave all of that down below. The hair did come this gorgeous wine color. I hope it's coming out on camera. But it's been a while since I did a video on how I make my units. So I wanted to show you how I make my units. And I'm very lazy when it comes to making the units. I do the hot glue gun method. I do sew down the frontal, but I always do the hot glue gun method. More than like 9 times out of 10 I'm doing the hot glue gun method. It works for me, my clients love it, and you know, it lasts for a really long time. Some of my clients have had their wigs that I've made them for years, so at the end of the day, like, it works. So you can still wash your units, and it's just fast. I can get 4 or 5 wigs done in a day, whereas, you know, when I was sewing my units, I would make like 2 and I would be so tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd just be like, okay, I'm over it. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. But overall, the hair seems pretty good so far. Make sure you guys are following me on my social network so that you guys can get updates on hair. If you guys have any questions regarding hair, please let me know. On my Instagram, usually I will respond back to you soon, like quick. I'm not one of those types, okay, that don't respond. But what else? Yeah, that's all I can pretty much say about the hair. Go ahead and continue to watch the rest of the video. I'm headed out here, as you can slay. I'm about to go ahead and slay these cold, frigid streets out here in Columbus, Ohio. So yes, I'm out of here, and I will see you queens in my next video. Don't forget to pray for me as I continue to pray for you. Be beautiful, especially on the inside. Love you guys. Deuces. Alright, so here is what the bundles from Supernova hair looks like. This is what the frontal will look like when you receive it. When you are placing the frontal onto the wig cap, you want to make sure that you position it a little bit in front of the wig cap, and then go ahead and secure each side in the middle, and then the back middle, I guess. You'll see what I'm talking about in the video. So yeah, go ahead and secure that, and do not use the styrofoam heads. Those are way too small for anybody's head. I know I have a small head, and even though those are small for even my head. So I use a 22-inch wig block head that I got from I got it from Amazon. So it is very inexpensive. You guys know I'm cheap, so you guys know I'm not paying you know, a whole lot of money for anything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my thread and a curved needle, and I'll go ahead and do small stitches. The very first stitch, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around the tip of the needle and then pull through a few times, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do very small stitches all the way across the frontal. So this is what the frontal should look like once you are finished sewing it down. And I'm going to go ahead and split it down the middle and braid it down on both sides just to get it out of the way, and so it won't be in my way when I am actually gluing the tracks to the wig cap. So now we're ready to adhere the bundles to the cap, and now I'm going to go ahead and shift the cap down and then adhere it with a T-pin. And now I'm going to go ahead and take the bundles and unravel them. Now these bundles I was really impressed with just because it doesn't have super long beards, and they actually came pretty thick to be 22 inches. You know how the longer the length, you usually don't get as much hair, but with this one I was impressed at how much hair was still in the 22 inches. Now I always use my mini hot glue gun and the hot glue sticks that I get from Dollar Tree, so super inexpensive and easy to do. I'm gonna go ahead and do just a line right across the back. I don't do anything on the band just because I like when the band is still pretty secure on my head, so I don't really put anything on there. Sometimes when you put glue on the band right at the nape, it doesn't stretch anymore for some reason. So I am going to do the fold over method. If you have any fallout at all, it literally dries, so it's super easy to just peel off once it dries, and it dries super quick as well. So yeah, you're kind of working pretty fast when you're doing this, but that's the only thing that I would say kind of get someone getting used to. But yeah, just work pretty fast, and if you have to work in smaller sections, like just do just a little line or a small line, and then press down the tracks, then do that. But it's super easy to do. I love it. This is probably, you know, my #1 way of doing making wigs. I love making wigs on my sewing machine as well, but that takes time and a long time, to be just quite frank with y'all. I'd rather do it this way, honestly, especially when I'm making wigs for myself. So now that we're towards the top, and we're not doing the horseshoe motion while we are gluing the tracks, we're going to go straight across, and this is where I'm actually going to start cutting the wefts, because I actually want them to lay super duper flat in this area. So yeah, I encourage you all to just go ahead and cut the tracks on this part and just go straight across. It's literally so easy. So now we're coming towards the top. You want to just continue to do the exact same thing until you get to the frontal. And then you want to go ahead and just cut off that excess cap underneath. And now we are here to style the unit. So I had a different style in mind, and I wanted to do like a half up, half down style. But yeah, I went ahead and decided against that. I'm going to go ahead and take my hot comb, and I'm going to proceed to styling this unit. The hot comb just works the best for me when, you know, trying to lay and slay my wigs, my lace frontal wigs for that matter, because you really just want to make sure that these hairs are out of the way when you are wanting to glue your lace wig down. So I like to just go away from the face, and yeah, just to make sure that this hair lays as flat as possible to give you the most natural appearance. So this is how the wig is looking once I have completed the entire unit. I hope this video was helpful to you guys. This is how I make my units. I really just been doing this same method for a long time, and I hope it helps you guys. If you're lazy like me, then you know it'll work for you too, okay? So yeah, you'll see me in this next clip just flexing for the gram because I got cute, you know, later on, you know. But let me know what you guys think down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Deuces.